To the set. Ready to eat. 20. Great.
Now Newton on first down. Oh, he's going to... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Check out the
Great.
Mike's 43. Watch the boot.
On first down, Newton going deep for Benjamin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Check 26.
First down.
8.
At the 9-yard line. Mike's 43.
Great.
Hatchet.
Get it.
To the air again, Newton. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Eight. Gun.
Newton throwing again. Escaping feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Check. Fresno.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Yeah, he's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Check, 43. It's out time, guys. It's out time. Rush in. Tight go. Back. It's free. Lucky. Real. Tighten up.
Here's Okoye. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Carry here for their fullback. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now Griffin back into his end zone. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. Griffin, he completes it to Julio Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Check 99. Check 99. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Check 37. Check 37. Slant.
Yeah, they let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Griffin. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
That's it. 80. 20.
I'm coming. Showing it. 43 is the mic. Watch the screen.
Great.
Short.
Now a first down throw for Newton. That's complete to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Here's Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Watch twist.
8.
Off.
Well, following the interception, here's Newton. He finds his man Johnson. A gain of 32 that time. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Newton on first down. He'll let this go. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run here with Bo, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover. Well,
the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Get ready, get ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Michael Irvin, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton shakes off the sack. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
6, 8, express, 20.
From the gun, here's Newton. Going deep for Benjamin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. Complete. It's Johnson. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
20.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing again is Newton. Going deep for Ben. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
What's that? 180? 43's the mic.
Right here, right here.
Kill, kill, kill.
Express!
Now a give, right side. Jackson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. 43.
Now Griffin. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 15. Check 15. He's checking.
To throw is RG3. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Griffin. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll indeed go for him with Griffin. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
No.
Express!
43.
8! Let's go.
On first down, it's Newton. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina! Calvin Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Newton now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Jackson. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away.